Hello everyone, this is Angie Marashka, also known as the Balance Witch. I want to welcome you to the first week of Tarot 101 Circle that we're having over at the Circle of Balance Witches. So let's get dug in. Chapter 1 is an introduction. So we're going to be talking about, the book talks about, what is tarot and, how many cards there are, what the different cards are. And again, the book we're looking at is Tarot 101 by Kim Hudgens. So those of you that have the book, and then if you don't have it, you should be getting it soon, and you guys can get caught up with us. So there are 78 cards in the tarot deck. Now you've got 22 cards of those are the major arcana, and then the rest of them are the minor arcana. So that's how they have it split up. The 22 cards are numbered 0 to 21, the first being the Fool and the last one being the World. And then in the minor arcana, you've got 4 suits. You've got your cups, you've got your coins, your swords, and your wands. Now those are going to differ depending on which deck you get. Mine, I actually have the Shadowscape Tarot, and mine are actually the cups, coins, swords, and wands. So guess 78 cards. Now our first exercise is exercise 1.1, and it's actually on page, let me check. 1.1 is on page 2. Now what you're going to do is you're going to go through, there is a list of 10 statements about tarot, and they want you to decide whether you agree with the statements or whether you disagree with them. So take some time, go through them, decide which ones you like, which ones you agree with, which ones you don't agree with. And when you're done, you're going to learn that they're all true. But depending on how you see tarot, it's going to depend on which ones you think are true, which ones you think are false. So you can look at the ones that you think are false, and you can get an idea of your reasons for learning the tarot. Now, if we move on to section 1.2, or I'm sorry, exercise 1.2. And please note at any point there could be dogs barking, or husband. He's not barking though. Okay, where are we? 1.2 is on page number 3. Now, this one, you're trying to think about, I apologize for moving too much because then it goes out of focus. Exercise 1.2 is what can the tarot do for you? So sit down with your journal and think about the things that it can do for you. Is it going to be able to help you see the future? Is it going to help you brainstorm on a new project? Give you some ideas out of the box for how to do something different? Is it going to help you make some decisions? Is it something you want to do professionally so you can make money? All of those are valid reasons why, and without judging, just sit down and write down what you think your reasons are for trying to learn the tarot. Mine are because it looks pretty cool and I'd like to know how to do it, because it's just it's one of those things. Now, exercise 1.3. Now this chapter, the exercises come pretty quick. Oops, I moved again. Sorry about that. 1.3 is why are you taking the course? So what are the reasons? I mean, you've already decided, how you see the tarot. You've already looked at what it can do for you. Now, why are you doing the course is exercise 1.3. Um, and they want you to create a mission statement. So, you know, this is my reason, and this is why I'm learning the tarot. Now they caution you in the book to look back every couple chapters to see if it still resonates with you, because as you learn more about it, your reasons might change. So, as you work through the course with us, peek back every couple chapters and decide if, your reasons are still valid, and if, maybe you found something deeper there. Maybe you found something you didn't expect. So those are actually the 3 exercises. So now we're going to talk about choosing your tarot deck. Now, again, I have the Shadowscape Tarot. Lovely, pretty. I also have the Fenestra Tarot, and I also have the Universal Weight Tarot. And I have to find the other 2. I have no idea where they are. So think about and journal about how you got the tarot deck that you have, if you have yours. You still might be waiting on yours to show up. And if you are, you can write about that. Some people may have been gifted their tarot deck. I know I gave my sister one that didn't really resonate with me so well. And it's important to know that you may have been gifted with one, and maybe it won't clash with, or it might clash with you, and you might not connect with it, and that's okay. And it's also important to remember that just because you connect with one right now doesn't mean that you're always going to be able to use it. It might not mesh with you over time. So if you're called to a new deck, get it if you're able. I know a lot of readers that are professional that have several different decks, and depending on the person, depending on what they want, they'll change and use different decks. So now when it comes to different decks, what makes them different? The biggest thing is going to be the style of the art. You have some that are very bold, the Rider-Waite Tarot, the general one, it's very bold. The colors are very, they're very in your face. The Universal Weight, on the other hand, is they went in with like colored pencil, and it's a much softer color to it. The art style on the Fenestra, which I have, is it's very esoteric. On these gorgeous Shadowscape tarot cards, they're very, very soft. She actually, Stephanie, she watercolored the pictures. So they're very soft, they're very elegant, the characters are very long, and I'm an artist, that really resonates with me. So next thing to think about is the school of thought behind the tarot deck that you're using. Most of them are built on the Rider-Waite school of thought, and there's also one called the Crowley Thoth. I've never used the Thoth deck. All the ones I've used have been the Rider-Waite, just because it's been, I've had people tell me, it's going to be much easier for you to understand it. You're gonna, most of the books are written about them. So, oops, I went out of focus. Sorry, guys. So it's going to be much easier for you to use the Rider-Waite. That's what they told me. So really, it's up to you guys. You're also going to look at whether it's a traditional deck or not. Again, back to whether it's a Rider-Waite or Thoth. Is it a traditional deck? Is it a clone? The Universal Weight Tarot is a clone of the Rider-Waite deck. The Robin Wood deck, it's also a clone. It's just, I think, colored pencil instead of, the boldness of Rider Waite.